Hello. Good morning. Oh, just dropped little man off. It is what it is. Like, I know I look. I will one day. I'll start coming on with makeup and everything else like that and looking decent, but it ain't today. It's not today. So, all right. Good morning, sexy souls. I hope everybody's having a fantastic, wonderful morning. It is morning where I am at, or a day, or end of day, or whatever it is, wherever you're at. All right. Alrighty. It was weird because I was getting something. Here's a funny thing. I was getting something before I came on. Hey, Terry. Hey, Mishka. I was getting something before I came on. And I was like, oh, okay. And it felt more like it was something. And I had a particular word that came to mind. I'm coming on now. And as I was cleansing, I was like removing the old energy from the cards and things like that. And just allowing something clear and concise and new to come through and that kind of stuff. And now I cannot fucking, for the life of me, remember it. It's like, whoop, it's as if it was like, oh, we were just going to talk more about the old. And so we're going to do something new. Or maybe that's the energy of what you're going through. It's like maybe your recognition, your thoughts are no longer aligned with the old. And you're just wondering about the new. You know, it's like there's just something about something is just a slate wiped clean. Probably having to do with old energies or old thought patterns, or something's no longer plaguing your mind. It's like whatever was there is no longer. It's just like it's just gone, guys. I can't even remember the fucking word. And then I'm like, okay, well, what was it about? And I'm like, I cannot for the life of me. I'm like, what the? And I'm trying to retrace my steps in my thought process, and it's just not happening. So if there's been an old thought pattern or way of you know, like maybe something that an obsessive thought that has been with you for quite some time, it's like going to just disappear. It's going to just be gone. It's almost like when you ask, like, please just take this out of me. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want it to be like a preoccupation of mine anymore. Like it just is. It's just gone. Like it just disappears. You're getting rid of something. So I don't know where this is going to go. I got my extra. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I tell you what. I got my extra candle. We're going to get started. All right, my coffee. Hey, guys. Let me pin that message. Okay. All right, are we ready? We're going to start with New Era Elements. I'm feeling Secret Tarot also, but we'll see. Like something is being removed, like no longer plaguing is what I want to say. Like it's just being taken. Something is just taken. It's like a mental obsession, a mental preoccupation, old mental pattern. Something that you obviously don't need is just being removed. It's like the slate's wiped clean. Maybe it's just a way of seeing something. Being stuck to an old message. I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, I had a split that had, like, when I first picked it up, it was the Hermit and the Empress. The Empress was left again on the bottom, and I picked up the whole deck and it was left. So I'm going to pick it out. I feel like whatever is being kind of like, it just feels like something is pulled energetically out of your mental realm. I know that sounds so weird, but we do have the Eight of Swords that comes out here. Some sort of mental entrapment, old thought pattern or old way of seeing something, a lens, something just as if by magic fucking disappears. It's just no longer there. It's like one day it is and one day it's not. It's like, bloop, and you're like, which probably is going to change a whole lot of things. We have the Empress card followed by the Eight of Swords, which is telling me almost like your abundance and the giving birth to something was hindered by this. Maybe it's a fear that preoccupied your mind or some kind of thought, and it has something to do with how the old way of doing things, but it's just like that. I know that was the most amazing sound effect, but whatever. See, there's the Hermit. I just feel like whatever this is kept you in the Hermit mode, or some thought or thought form or thought pattern, which could be a lens, kept you in Hermit mode, kept you in place, is what I want to say, and not in the space of allowing something to come to fruition, to be birthed. Maybe you saw something as a failure, and it really wasn't. Okay, let's just go with the ride. I got these two, leaving them down. Oh, you can't see my freaking desk, guys. Sorry. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm trying to, like, I think you're seeing shit and you're not. Sorry. Okay. So, overall energy is the High Priestess. And it's so funny. Take a look. I went down and she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in front of her. And that's how many's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why they fucking picked that up. That's 5 and 5, which equals change, right? Some change is coming about. Okay. High Priestess is almost like one that you've been told, right? Because when this one, generally speaking, the book would be open. The book was the tarot readings. So if you've been coming here, I messed some stuff up. If you've been coming here, this is probably saying something in regards to a tarot reading or what you have divinated for yourself or what you received from spirit through your connection is coming true. Like something that you have had, it's almost like a prediction or a download, a premonition, something to that effect. Okay, so we're going woo-woo route today. That is coming. It has everything to do with like it's like a path or something that's intuitively known, but hasn't really been a part of reality yet. Okay, because this is still etheric energy. This is still what is written, not what has manifested, right? This isn't the Magician card. This isn't the Hierophant card. So it hasn't become reality external. Almost wondering what these two motherfuckers are now. I'm like, oh, what's this? So something hasn't been birthed because of your own mental entrapment. All right. Something hasn't come to fruition, whether it's abundance or just this new aspect of life, this new life, right? Because we've got a little kid here. This new life hasn't come to fruition because of some form of mental entrapment. And that's about to change. You've been told this is what I'm hearing. You've been told this is going to change. And I don't know why. When I tell you it's like spirit took it from my mind, I'm like, it was literally just like I said that one thing and bloop, it's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, as much as I attempt, you know how many times I'm like, spirit, oh my God. Like sometimes thoughts will plague me. And I'm like, would you just take it out? Just get rid of it, please. Like, then I'm like, would you do like some spiritual surgery and remove that part that I swear to God, this voice just keeps like sometimes I've got like this recorder that just goes a bit of OCD and that happens with neurodivergent people. And it's like, sometimes it's like, it's the intrusive thoughts. It's to the extent that sometimes you look at the intrusive thoughts as if it's a different person and you're like, oh my fucking God, would you like, seriously, spirit, take that shit out. Could you just, and so like when this happens, when something is taken, you're like, now I did not ask for that this time. Like it's a surprise when it actually happens. There's so many times when, and so it's like, I don't know, whatever this mental entrapment has been for you that stopped things, this inhibition is what I want to say within your mind. And I think it was just a part of how you saw things, the way you framed them. It's like, it's just gone as if by magic. something's just gone. Because we have the seven of pentacles, and sometimes it's seemingly a failure card, because something hasn't popped up, something hasn't been birthed, something hasn't come through the ground. The seeds have been planted and you've been waiting, and it's like, this is like, it's about to happen. Wheel of Fortune next to the Seven of Pentacles is like, that shit's about to fucking pop off. It's about to break ground. It's been in preparation mode, or it's been in incubation, which is the same as the Empress, right? And so it's like, it's time. It's time. Something's about to come through. What feels like has been failure because it hasn't popped off is actually just preparation for the success. Something is about to happen that you knew. And even here's the thing. It's like you go from this mental entrapment of almost not believing, like you weren't going to believe until it happened. Like, I'll believe it when I see it type of thing. Like getting a message or getting a knowing or getting a hit, being provided information by spirit about something, about this abundance, about this new birth within your life. And it's like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. And needing the evidence external to you before you gave it any kind of there's just the casting doubt on it. And that changes. I believe it when I see it is happening. You're going to see it. What are these two first? Oh. So the interference that you had was, you had a level of grief, sadness, separation. Like, it was almost like your doubt and disbelief about something created a lot of pain for you. There was pain. I feel this, okay, because generally with the Three of Swords, you have three swords piercing the heart, right? In the Rider Waite. And it's almost like, because your emotions and your thoughts are so tightly wound up and intertwined, you can't tell if you have those piercing thoughts, like the thoughts that plague you because of some form of grief that has occurred, something that you mourned in your life, or if the mourning and the grief is because of the thoughts, and you get to a point where you have them both so much that you can't tell which is which came first, the chicken or the egg, you know what I mean? And you're kind of like, I don't know. And that's what the Eight of Swords was. It was creating in it, because remember, we manifest and we create and experience things from the heart. So at some point, what we were thinking mentally then made form into our emotions. It influenced our emotions. And then our thoughts are like, well, I'm feeling this. So it was like this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You may have been feeling like this. You know what I mean? And so there's a lack of consistency. All because you didn't see it. Like, I'll believe it when I see it. Right? So no amount of knowing or being told by spirit or feeling it, at a gut level, like, it didn't matter. Like, I'm on this roller coaster now, and I can't see, like, unless you show it to me, I'm not gonna believe it. So there was this doubt and this disbelief, and that was getting in the way. Something's about to pop through. It's about to pop through. The energy is changing, fortune's changing in your favor, and because something breaks ground, you have the wherewithal, momentum, desire, motivation to take action. You were trapped by your mental capacity, but this is a domination card on here, but it's the Two of Wands. You have the strength and the willpower and the determination. Like, you're going to take action. And I'm questioning, is it breaking ground because you take action? Like, something changes. Something just changes. Like, Could you imagine if that, whatever it was that was plaguing you mentally and then got wrapped up emotionally, if that was just removed as if spiritually, surgically removed, you know what I mean? And it was just no longer there. Like, what could you have accomplished and done? And that's what it feels like. Something is just, give me more. And I keep wanting to say, as if by magic. It's just like one day it's not there. One day it's just not there. It's funny, in each one of these, on each side, it's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Like, was it the grief that then influenced your mental capacity, like the separation, the emotional, or was it the like you experienced emotional grief as a result of the mental? And before you know it, it's like back and forth. Over here, which one came first, chicken or the egg? Is it the breaking ground and then taking action, or is it taking action and then breaking ground? And that's what creates it. Because in each one, it's like things are about to change. In each one, things are about to change. Page of Swords. It's as if the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, the entrapment and whatever was plaguing you here and wrapped up with you emotionally was stopping you from being the Empress, creating whatever it is that you want in your life, right? Being in your feminine, the creation piece. Move these up here. Give me just a sec. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one right here. We got the Knight of Cups. It feels more like this well of emotion, this depth of emotion, this taking a risk with your heart or feeling it again. It's been a long time since you felt it. It is allowing emotions and joy to be a part of the equation. There's something on offer that it gives your heart a reason to get out of this rat race. You know, it's almost as if your heart was believing your thoughts. And if your thoughts were full of doubt, so then it got really entwined. And this is like either a type of communication or something on offer coming in that excites your heart enough that the thoughts just dissipate. Thoughts are just gone. Your heart has something else to focus on. Your heart gets excited about something. We had something the other day, was it yesterday, about a call. And I kept saying there's going to be like a legit call, like a tangible call, like some kind of information. That's really what the Page of Swords is a messenger card. But it's funny because it's a swords. Like, in the absence of doubt, it's again, which one came first, the chicken or the egg? If this thought form is removed, is your heart free to just do what it wants now? So is it that the heart has something else to focus on and so it turns away from the thoughts? Or is it that the thoughts disappear? They're just magically removed. That's the only way I know to explain it. And so your heart is free. It frees your heart to be open for something like this. For your heart to be expressed, because the Page of Swords is also an expression. Because again, as over here, I'm like, there's something about your thoughts and your heart being so intertwined. And we have a Swords card and a Cups card. Either way, I think that either a new thought form or a message comes in that almost removes this old mental energy, and your heart has something new to focus on. And you're like, oh, does that make sense? That is the Wheel of Fortune. And because your heart, because the thought form is removed, because the doubt, the fear, whatever thoughts plagued you is removed, and it may be removed by whatever information is delivered or said or spoken, or a call, a message, something, a communication of some sort, whatever that communication is probably I'll believe it when I see it. It's the evidence. It's something coming in that dispels the doubt, that dispels the thought forms and the lens at which you were seeing things through that kept you stagnant, that kept you from being the Empress, that kept you from making shit happen or manifesting something, or giving birth to something. So whatever, you've got a message coming in that's going to almost hold whatever you've received in I think for some of you all, it is abso-fucking-lutely a tarot message that you've received. Like I've never been pulled so much, like, or really even before, I've never highlighted the fact that she had tarot cards in front of her in this particular deck versus. I think you received a download or intuitive message or a tarot reading or something, some type of spiritual message about something, and you're like, I'll believe it when I see it, and the evidence shows up. You receive information on this. I don't think this is spirit giving it to you. I think this is something very tangible that then takes that thought form away and allows your heart to open up, to feel joy, to accept, to allow things to be poured into your cup, to allow cups to come in, because the Knight of Cups doesn't necessarily feel just like a person. It feels like fulfillment. But it very well could be a person, because then we have the Emperor with the Seven of Cups and Temperance. I see. Give me just a second. They had me rearrange the cards because the lack of interference and like your heart no longer being the mental interference, the doubt, the stuff like that, that then releases the heart, that brings you into Temperance, the balance. Yeah, we're going to change this. That makes more sense. Yes. So this message may be coming from an emperor. Emperor could just be the energy that someone holds within their life. The person that creates the life that they want, who is mastering their energies and is a mastery over their own realm, right? And so they direct how their life goes. It's like feeling in charge of your own life, your own destiny, taking charge, right? It's that leadership, not leaving it to somebody else. So this message from it's a message from an emperor that restores a lot of potential, is what I want to say. That's the Knight of Cups is also the potential. Like that cup is full. It's emotionally satisfying. And then I feel like the Seven of Cups is talking about the Seven of Pentacles, or yeah, where like the bounty that you get from something breaking ground. Like I just feel so much potentiality, so many options with this. But it could also be that we've talked before about how sometimes you can have so many options that it feels there's no option, right? So that could be where the mental, whatever is stopping you mentally, and then your heart grieving because you couldn't live into your fullest potential, and it's like, so something's removed. Give me more on the Seven of Cups, please. 777. I fucking shit you not. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Chariot, which is the number 7. This is like, fuck yes, good shit. Like, it reminds me of the Sudden Wealth card in the Kipper deck where it has 777 on the, it's like hitting the lottery. It's jackpot. It is so fucking lucky. You're able to take, something breaks ground, something comes up, something starts to become visible in your life, which makes it easier to take action. Two of Wands. In fact, that's the whole point of the fucking, you don't know where to direct your energy in your garden until something breaks ground, right? You plant all the seeds and it's like, you kind of gotta fucking wait, right? And you don't know which one's gonna pop through. Some seeds require more of a germination period, right, than others, and you're like, okay. And so you really can't do anything except for continue to water it and wait. And once something, then you can protect it. You can put the fence around it. You can do this. You can do. It's like, but you don't know what to do until it starts to break ground. Like, you don't know where to direct your energy, and because it does, you start to take action. You see something happen with this Page of Swords, this message that comes through. And so you're able to take action towards it. You're able to direct your energy towards it. Whereas before you were confused. You're like, I don't know. So that's the reason why. So it is, the message comes first and then the action. Something is like breaks ground. Something tangible and solid, because it is the Pentacles in your life, shows up, which is this Page of Swords, this message, this communication, this like bountiful offer, some like a message that, like, your heart's like, yes, finally. You get to move forward, and it's one of the things where once you take fucking action, there's no stopping this. It's a domino effect. It's like you were just waiting for, it's like waiting at the race line for them to either wave the flag or shoot the gun. It's like the pew, and you're like, boom, right? Like the Olympics, like them motherfuckers, once they get going, there is no stopping. But they're in this wait period. Okay, why are we talking about? Okay, so we're going to focus on this message. This message. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, Emperor energy. Like, they started to say you were told, and then some other very dominant energy came in and said you were warned. And I don't think like warned as in like it's a bad thing. Like, oh, bad shit's about to happen. You were warned something could happen, and you just let. It's like, all right now, it's a I told you so type of energy. Almost like you were given the heads up for a reason to like be prepared, so you wouldn't feel so like taken aback. It feels like day and night. Like with the Chariot card, like there's like once this starts, I think that's what they're meaning. Is like you were warned. Once this starts, there's no slowing it down. Life's about to pick the fuck up. And there will be success and victory. Oh, it will be. And I'm getting the sense like the kind of victory that's long lived. Like, like just as long as a down period may have been, imagine having a victory and success in your life for that extended period of time. I feel immensity right now. Yeah, we're going to do this one. Let's talk about the Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Tell us about that. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. The world. Shit's gonna get good, is what I just heard. It's like that would be the thing that would just take those negative thoughts away, right? It would completely dispel it. I'll believe it when I see it. You're about to fucking see it. It's about to happen, or it is happening. Oh, yeah. A job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. I said, like, this feels like joy, pure joy, happiness. Cup is so full. And then it's a path towards an enlightenment. Like, this is the World card. I think it's like just one good development after another. One good development after another. What is the Page of Swords, though? What is the message? What is... Damn. Oh, shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so here we go, guys. The world with the Two of Pentacles. We've talked about this before. Two of Pentacles has come up before. This is a new option being presented to you. This is a new path. One that you may have started, but there's always a point in time on life's path where things may diverge and you've got a choice to make. You can go this way, you can go this way. I feel like one of them is a more playful approach to life. It's an easier flow to life. Or like the next step is about to be revealed. It's about to... The option to move forward is going to present itself, and you have to choose to move forward with it. Okay. The Page of Swords would be, I fucking kid you not, we have the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands, describing the Page of Swords. What is contained within this message, within this outreach, within this whatever it is, right? Good financial news, a new area. See, I told you, a new area. Like, you finally get to continue on your path. A new direction is presented. It's a new area. Knight of Pentacles would be trustworthy, dependable, secure. A secure financial option, a secure job. And then the Page of Wands is news of an exciting endeavor. You know, the Page of Swords is also about like gathering information. And somebody may be looking at you like you've got what they want. Like maybe part of the delay is them ensuring like you have, like they did their research, basically. So there's something new you're going to take up. That has longevity, that is secure, that brings stability. It's a new endeavor that has exciting financial potentiality. Who's the Emperor? They brought up justice. The balancing of scales. Who's the Emperor? Maybe this offer allows you to be the Emperor. You know, we talked about having control in your own life again. Emperor is. I don't think this is the Emperor. I think that they're just saying this is like they're asking you to embrace the change, expect things to get better, know that the difficult situation is ending, and trust your intuition in this. Know that your cup is going to be filled back up. We got the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Cups. It's like putting you back in the energy of being able to follow what you're like for your. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of heart healing, and I think it's beyond. I think that someone's emotional realm and being cut off at the heart space, which means not experience, because this is where you experience everything. This existence, this life is experienced through our heart, and when it's cut off, we go through the motions. We don't live. Right? And so there's something about a freedom, like some kind of something being, this message like lifts a burden that almost opens the heart back up, and it allows you to live a heart-centered life. Like the burden of whatever was before is going to be lifted from this. I think we are. We're going to go with Kipper and Lenormand real quick. Main female. Bitch. Oh, honey, if you've had your heart, the main female could just be being in your feminine energy, being willing to receive, right? It doesn't have to be about gender or whatever you got downstairs or anything like that, okay? It's about being open, receptive, in allowance to something, in allowance to both great fortune and love. Oh. Tell me about this a little bit more. Lovers. And again, the lovers is a choice. Like, you've got a choice to go down this route when you receive whatever message this is. But it's funny. It's funny that this is a Page of Swords with the Knight of Cups. It could be a love offer. It could be the option to open yourself back up emotionally, to give something a shot, right? Or it could be, especially with great fortune, because money is absolutely wrapped up into this. I mean, this could be anything from somebody who, this could be, again, once the burden is lifted off of your heart, it's like following something that you're in love with, a way to make money that you're in love with. It could be having that something show up, I'll believe when I see it, something showing up in your world. You see it, that burden is lifted, and from there, it's like a compounding effect, right? Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, Terry, I didn't see that message. Good luck with your surgery. How long are you going to be out of commission? Like, how long is the recovery period from that? This is a pathway out of your stuckness, your imprisonment. Gosh, it's so funny because we have the World card. This is going two different ways. For some people, the message is going to be a heartfelt, centered one of love, like one of affection. And then for others, it's going to be a monetary one. If it's love, we definitely have the Knight of Pentacles here. And they're giving you a sincere, genuine, like, this is really something, it would bring a new start to your life. I think it would have a lot of impact on your 3D, this love. And he comes in integrity, right? The Knight, I'm saying he because of the Knight. And a lot of excitement, a lot of passion. It's like a reignition. Okay, so let's go back to like anything else about the page, or you know what, we haven't. Okay, so I was looking at this. The Thief card came out, and all I could hear was something you missed out on before, and then the candle goes out. So it's almost like something where the opportunity for something was missed, or like your desire for something went kaput. Like, the other day I spilled moon water everywhere, and I'm like, the last thing I need to do is set my freaking desk on fire. This thing is really good. My coffee's still hot, guys. Something you felt you missed out on already. I want details. Like, I want some specific. Like, so I'm like, you felt duped and lied to before. Like, this is the okay. So we're gonna touch on love a little bit. I feel like somebody felt like somebody fooled them. Okay, Thief card, you've got a distraction here, while really the other intention is not for her to show interest, but for something to be taken from you. Like I feel like somebody was really great with their words. Somebody was really great with like promised a lot of things and couldn't deliver. That's where the Thief card comes from, and the false person. But whoever else is, whatever is coming in, if we're talking about the Knight of Cups, this is such a grave improvement. We've got the high honor, like they are full of integrity. High honor is also about acknowledging and recognizing the worth in somebody. Like this person sees the worth in you. They're not going to behave the way the other person did. Like it's not going to be just full of words. It's so funny. We went from a job or financial increase to love. So to me, that just says it's something different. Like it's one of the two, but it's really about to happen. I want the Lenormand deck. I want a different energy. Whatever it is, it gives your heart the ability to no longer focus on those thoughts. You don't have the same thoughts, and it almost like releases that imprisonment card. It releases your heart. Like whatever kept you entrapped in your mind, something in your life shows up that you were warned about from spirit. You were told about. It happens, in your 3D. I'll believe it when I see it. Well, you're about to see it. You're about to see it. Yep. It's somebody entering in. Good old Emperor. Okay. We're going to start those where this is money matters. Give us a little something on that. Yeah, for those where this is money matters, we have the home. I shit you not. Unbeknownst to you, something's about to be revealed. You're about to learn something new in regards to the home. What is it? Oh, I don't know. Pulling up anchor and moving somewhere else. You're no longer going to be stuck. You're actually, that's the whole point of the anchor card, is actually pulling up anchor and going somewhere different. Yeah, community. What you don't realize, for those where this is a money issue, a money thing, or a job, you're about to move house. So this Emperor is going to come in. There's going to be an offer presented to you. And the funny thing is, the messenger card in the Lenormand is either about somebody coming or somebody going, right? And so it could be just this idea of you're going to be moving with this. So for that was very fucking clear. Thank you so very much. I love those kind of messages. Like they couldn't have picked a better set of cards to describe that. I'm like, okay. Don't sabotage this. Don't try to well, no, hold on. That's going to disappear, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Family, just for those where you might move, family might pull some shit, say some shit, okay? Because we got they might try to guilt trip you, make you feel bad, tell you you can't do it, disparage you, condescend you, whatever that is. Ignore the shit out of it, okay? Because this is a smart move. This isn't a dumb move. It's a very smart move. We've got the fox. The fox also means family. And the whip card is almost like, almost self-sabotage type of, like, it's how disparaging and stuff like that. That family might be like that. They're not going to like the fact that you move. I just heard trifling. Trifling. I think they're trifling. I think that's what they're saying. I'm like, okay. I think we're going into the love portion. And for some of you, I promise you, it could be the combination. Like, you have no idea how much this is going to bring emotional joy to you, because in this financial offer, there will be a move, and voila, when we said it's the world, like so much gets brought to you, it could result in love. All right, let's take a look. I think somebody's going to try to, that's fucking family again. We're still on the other one. FYI, family's going to try to make it seem like you can't do it on your own. If you have children, listen up. They're going to pretend like they're doing it for all the right reasons. We really care about you. We're here to help you, because we've got the trustworthy, dependable, like we're here kind of thing, right? And so there's this like we have doing it all on your own, which is the Tower card in here. This is the isolation. This is like the idea of self-employment, the idea of like doing it your own way, right? And then we've got you're good, you're able to do this. Just gonna say, but some snakes gonna like don't trust them with the words that they deliver. Okay, I'm being honest. They're going to try and present like they got your best interest at heart, but it's ulterior motives. They're full of shit. Like this is somebody who probably gets off on being the condescending, and if you're gone, how are they going to be condescending? So they're going to pick the one area that is sensitive to you. For others, if it's not a child, it's like they're going to try and be like, oh, we're not so sure if this is good for you. They're going to try to poo-poo your brand new start. Poo-poo at a brand new start, okay? Like, why don't you stay where there's support? We've got your back. We've got, you know what I mean? They're going to try to come across as, we're only thinking of you. So if someone gets like, but snake energy is like, in this sense, I'm like, I feel like they're like, careful who you trust. I think people who you should trust, dog energy, are really just snake energy, right? And so they're like, you know, like side eye any commentary you get about this. Don't let other people influence your decision. And it's funny that thing just goes bloop. Because whatever this is, it literally just takes like any hesitation or feeling of like improbability. Once this presents itself, you realize, oh, it is possible. And like, I don't think anybody else, like, I think that's by design so that you don't listen to the naysayers. I got to be honest with you. It's and then I tell you, feel like spiritual, like spirit just takes something out. It's almost as if Spirit's like, oh, before these bitches have a chance, I'm gonna take that out her. Now I'd like to see you try. Like they just like, you know what I mean? It's as if the level of courage grows exponentially. You're definitely being guided to this. Hold on. There's some recognition that's about to happen. You're being guided to do this. Okay. So for those where this is a job, financial opportunity, or something wrapped up in that, where there's a home move, you're being guided to do this because it's taking you away from these fucking burdens. Like you don't know how much of a burden your current circumstances are to you. This is like it's not their bullshit is not your burden to bear. Okay. The stork is one about flying, leaving, moving, new starts, going somewhere, right? And it's like it's taking you away from this burden. You're being guided away from that burden. And that's why this is coming in. Okay. Now let's ask about the love. This deck is delivering right about now. This deck is delivering. Can I just say that? Oh, I saw 5333. Change. Let's talk about love, where the Page of Swords is love, or the Knight of Cups, Emperor. Give us a little more about from that perspective. Good Lord. Wow. Oh. Even in love, they're giving the energy of something being at a distance and going at a distance. For some of you, you may meet somebody that lives at a distance and that encourages you or ends up in you moving. It's like knowing you're meant to, like, you're like, oh, I meant to move somewhere. And then meeting somebody you fall in love with from the place you feel you've always felt like you were meant to move. And it's like, that's the confirmation. That's your route. That's your how. How is it ever going to happen? The entrapment of like, oh, it'll never happen, like being sad about it. And then like, I'll believe it when I see it. And then you meet somebody like, there's no fucking way. It's like, there's no denying it. Because let me show you. This is an exceptionally positive, brand new start. Like, oh my gosh. The stork card, storks bring babies. It's like the stork helps usher in this new, it's such a positive with the bouquet. The bouquet, it just like uplifts the energy of any reading. It's about luck. It's about like good fortune. We then have the moon card, which is highlighting something. And then we have the path and the mountain, which is saying to me, the path is all about a new direction you're going to go, but it's also distance. Both of these are distance. The thing that these two cards have in common, because they can mean other things as well, is something at a distance. And I don't know why I feel like a mountainous area actually plays a factor. For someone out there, the area in which this person originates from has mountains. I don't know why they're. Okay, I don't fucking know why, but they're giving me several different mountain ranges. I'm seeing areas where like Pacific Northwest mountainous areas. I'm seeing New England area where people don't think that there's a lot, but it's like the Appalachian Mountain goes up into the new, like through Pennsylvania and up. But like if you were to go to like Massachusetts, it's very mountainous. And then they're giving me like the Himalayan mountains in Pakistan. They're like mountainous, like breathtaking, gorgeous views of mountains is what they're showing me. I don't get this as an obstacle. Although you could take it as, again, this love lures you away from like difficulties. But I'm getting at a distance. They're giving me a distance. Okay, well, tell me, how's this work then? If this person's at a distance and there's a communication, like what is the Knight of Cups specifically in this particular reading? It's someone new. Fuck me, I swear to God. Sorry, guys. It's a new love. It's a new love interest. It's a new person. It's new, motherfucker. Because children is all about brand new beginnings. New. Not before. Not. This could even be somebody a little younger than somebody. What? But no, this is new love. Okay. I get it. As a love after. And it's a new love after. It's a new. Okay. So what, like, this person just out of the fucking blue messages somebody? Like, what? Like, how does that work? Oh my God, I forgot about these two cards over here. Whether this is, okay, guys, this is so funny. This is so funny. The common theme between either the money, new endeavor, new job, financial opportunity, and the new love, the common theme is it's taking you away from a burden. Because I need to like choose a new place for that thing. I moved the water so I wouldn't knock the water over with that damn flame. Look at this. So we have the sailboat. Okay, so the sailboat can be about like commerce, business, things like that, right? But it's also about, much like the anchor, it's the idea of forward movement, going to new harbors, right? Going to new shores, new places. And so it's like the idea of moving away from. So, God, I feel like I need to whip this out because water might be a part of the thing as well. Wherever your mountains and water, because I know New England area in the United States and the Pacific Northwest in the United States both have where mountains and water meet. Himalayan mountains only they exist because that's where water used to be. But I'm like, does something about Pakistan? I'm curious now at this point. Now they're giving me shit, and I'm like, I want to know how good. The Himalayan mountains and water. I'm just gonna do that. I did not know this. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of did. I'm not that dumb because when I saw the Himalayan mountains, I saw the snow peaks and stuff like that. But like the glaciers in this region are the headwaters of several of Asia's great river systems, including the Ganges, Indus, Mekong, Yellow rivers. There's so many abundant water because of the rivers being formed from the glaciers. Okay. There is. I'm seeing pictures. The climate crisis is a water crisis in the Himalayas. Oh my God, you guys, where mountains and water meet. I don't fucking know who this is for. I feel like this is for more than one person because we talking about some different places here. Holy shit. Okay, so for some there may be a new job that leads to love, and you're going at a distance, or it's just love. Like this communication that comes in is like a love, like a proclamation of love, and this person is at a distance because I feel like you're the one that would be moving. It's meant to draw you. Remember when I had that reading and I was like, something's called like trying to call, like, and there's like the bridge or the vessel for you to get there. Like something else is calling you, and there's a vessel. So if love is calling you from afar, the vessel would be a job. A job would take you, a new way to make money. If a job is calling you, love or a location, love might be the vessel that shows up to take you there. Like whatever is showing up is the thing that spirit knows you're going to say yes to. Bitches. What? And that was a tarot reading. You motherfuckers better come back and type in like, bitch, you don't know how right you was. Because like, sometimes my ego tries to tell me I shouldn't be doing this shit. I don't have a big channel at all, but I keep showing up, right? And like, I need reason to keep showing up because my ego be showing out sometimes. So if you don't mind, when shit pops off, you fucking come back and you go, remember these 5 readings that you did? Yeah. So this is how it and not on Instagram. I want you to come into YouTube, putting that shit in the comments. Understood? Okay. Holy fuck. So whatever this is pulling you. Okay. So the Emperor is a whatever it is something you didn't believe would happen. It seems unbelievable. The way is being highlighted though. Wow. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Take a look at this one. It's a bouquet of flowers, but it's lilies, right? And the male, I I want to say the spade would be earth's, or not earth, shit, air signs, like swords, like a sword suit. Take a look at this. Bouquet, the female version. This is an exact match. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm getting, there may be two air signs coming together. But they're a perfect match. Mm-hmm. Bitch, this is a perfect match. What? Y'all know I'm real tempted to pull the Tarot of Sexual Magic, but we're already at a fucking hour. Tell me a little more. Tell me more. Tell me. I'm getting very like mutually matched intellectually. That's a weird way of saying it. Like very cunning, very witty type of banter. Very sociable. What is the what is this? Oh. Okay, so I gotta know this though. I need to understand this one. What is this one? Are you able to describe? I heard this little sneaky motherfucker. The other thing about the fox is very sly. I feel like, if this person's at a distance or not necessarily close to you, they might be keeping an eye on you or kind of like are aware of you through social media or something to that effect. Because we've got this, which is all about your social networks, or your social circles, anything that allows connecting, communicating, yeah. So that's what the garden's all about. But then we have the fox where it's like, you may not realize, because the fox is sly and cunning and kind of like can hide real well. Because then we have the mice, which I'm getting like a gossipy energy or like because these little motherfuckers are fast. And a lot of times you don't ever see them. You might see evidence of them. And this person may, God, I don't know if this person has like interacted with you or talked with you without your knowing, or has watched you somehow on social media or something to that effect. But you might be on a dating site. Fuck, I don't know. And they've somehow found your, you know what I mean? They did because remember I said there was an energy with the Page of Swords where like somebody kind of did their work to find out information. Boy, I swear to you, let a motherfucker do that to me. Without me having the opportunity to do the same to them. Oh, it's on, mother. It's on. It's on. Yeah. Okay. But whoever is arriving, this is some good shit. Just saying. We've got the messenger card again, which is about somebody coming into your life or sending you a message. It's about communication. And it's like, this shit is the bees. Oh my God, honey. Oh, it's like the luck. Because this is actually the clover card, right? And people pay attention to the bees more, but clover is like the luck of this. Like this is like such a good, so much benefit can come from this. Like a lucky encounter is what I want to say. Like the fact that somehow the two of you, the way that the two of you cross paths is just sheer damn fucking luck. And it's a yes. It's a fucking yes. This is like a good victory. There will be victory with this. This is good. This is good. Would this be a good match? Would this be a good energy? Would this be a good, yes. So there you go. Like, wow. And taste. Like, I want to say something goes from feeling impossible to more than possible, and you're not going to return to the idea of something being impossible. The doubt, the entrapment, or your emotions being wrapped up because of the way that you think about something. It is going to be a stark contrast, as if like just over fucking night, and things just magically fucking break ground. I'm just saying. Okay. And from there, it's like a cascade. I do feel like this has showed up in varying different ways. Like in different types of readings. You know how like sometimes I'll do readings and they all kind of take like different like snapshots of the same scenario for different people. And it's like, yeah, this is just gonna, and there's something about the locations. Where water meets mountains. I don't know why that's a... Well, I know somebody that already lives where water meets mountains. That just dawned on me. What? Okay. Not for me, like not like a love interest for me, but I'm thinking of somebody in specific where I'm like, oh, this could be happening for them. So maybe it is where you could, well, because water meet mountains is a long area. So that person could still live at a distance from this person. And like, anyways, I see it. That's a potential. It's a potential. Alrighty then. Well, that's that, guys. I hope that message reaches who it's meant for, and hope you all have a fantastic, wonderful day. I'm about to get started with mine. I know that was nice and early. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again later this week.